Just Poddin. Do 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 do. Just Poddin. Do 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 do. Where a podcast is just a podcast. Where a podcast is just a podcast with Ashley Tequila. We're just podding. Do 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 do. Yeah. Is this thing on?
We live. That's what I said on the first episode. We live.
We live. Is it recording? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Ashley
And your girl Tequila.
and we are just podding.
What's up?
Welcome back to another episode 25 of the podcast. And if y'all are listening, y'all already know what to do. Grab your headphones, your drinks, and let's just
pod.
Tequila.
What?
Tequila. You can hear me, right? You can hear me?
Oh, I thought we was jumping into the Rona real quick.
No. 2020 is going
Baby.
crazy.
2020 might go out with a bang. That's all I'm saying.
2020 going crazy. That's about to be the title of this week's episode because baby, 2020 is going crazy. I don't even know anymore. 2020 literally was like, you thought that's what 2020 is like. The little meme, that's the guy that's like, you ugly, you dusty, and he's sitting there like this, waiting on you at the door. That is 2020. Like, 2020 is not playing with you hoes, okay? 2020, I'm talking about 2020, like 2020 is the pandemic. COVID is the pandemic. Trump is the crisis. But I just like 2020 because 2020 said, listen.
Wait,
Okay,
before we get into that, how was your week?
My week, same old. It's good. It's like it's hot, y'all. I'm glowy.
You are.
I had a whole I'm up because
but your skin look good. Be positive.
Makeup. Hello.
You got on makeup?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, I can't even tell.
Just a little bit.
You look good.
Yeah, I had a conference this morning. Forgot. You know, they woke me up this morning, and so I was like, let me just turn on the podcast. Let me just check my emails. I did all of that. I said, oh, the conference is today. I saw the emails like last night. I'm just putting them in my read later folder, to get all the updates. Baby, no, it's today. I said, oh, let me check in. So I said, let me put myself together and get my outfits and everything prepared for tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be busy. But
okay.
It'll be exciting, though. It'll be exciting. We get to find out the gender of the baby.
Oh, yay.
Also, Ashley, go ahead. Just tell me, because I'm going to be trying, just like I was with you, trying to watch and film at the same time. And I'm all in the background like, yeah, forgetting I got the camera recording. I was like, ooh, my bad. But Shani, she said she trying to, hold on to her water, honey. She don't want to spill it. She not spilling no tea. But how was your week?
Work is still work, but for some reason lately, I just been feeling good, and I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't know, but I've been feeling happy, good.
Cheers.
I mean, the world around me is still, a storm, but it's just like I'm in the eye, like I'm fine, So
that's good.
It's cool. It's cool.
Shout out to being positive. But yeah, everything's really good. Y'all already know how me and Tequila go. Our weeks we're still in the pandemic, in some places, I guess. So
well, phase 3, Charlotte just went into phase 3 today at 5:00.
What's that? So what's
now bars are opening, more bars are opening. they can serve liquor later. I believe they can stay open later because we were closing at restaurants and stuff was closing at 11 and they stopped serving liquor at like 10:30, something like that.
Oh, okay.
So I believe the time has extended. So tomorrow, your girl might be in these streets, but with a mask.
Wear your mask. Have your little hand sanitizer on deck.
Yeah. So, don't want to end up like y'all president. You feel me? So we can just jump right into it.
All right. Listen, let me do it. Hot Pod-icks.
Okay.
Is that how the hot pocket?
Yeah.
Hot Pod-icks. Okay. So yeah, we in our Hot Pod-icks segment. You know what I'm saying? Where we talk about all things that are trending in the world, whether it be Twitter, Instagram, and the news. And
I don't want to talk about nothing else other than this debate and this Miss Rona.
And not Miss Rona. Listen, Tequila. Listen. So I got a text late last night. Like it had to be 1:32 a.m. And I said, baby, what? I said, oh, this is what he out here tweeting.
I was
said, I said, so this is how I feel. Before I get into like my whole feel, I have some theories. Okay, this is how I feel about 2020 as a whole. Okay, so I think 2020 is hear me out. Let me walk through it. A Game of Thrones marathon. Okay.
Y'all, Ashley don't watch Game of Thrones. Now she about to be using that for everything. What?
Listen, I got two. It's either a Game of Thrones. Hold on. So it's a Game of Thrones, but let me walk it out. This is why I think it's either a Game of Thrones, but hold on. I gotta, can you hear it?
I can't hear it.
You can't hear the music?
Oh, I can't.
Baby. Okay, we in Game of Thrones. Okay. Winter is coming. Okay, let me
No, winter is here, baby. Winter is here. It's not coming. Winter is here.
Let me lay it out for you, okay? So this is why I say we in Game of Thrones, okay? Because we got fire, we got ice, you know what I'm saying? We got Republicans, we got Democrats, you know what I'm saying? Red, blue. Okay. Okay.
I'm with you so far.
Okay. If y'all ever watch Game of Thrones, I mean, you can even just tell by the title. It's about, getting the throne. So what are we in this year? We're in a presidential election. You know what I'm saying? So they fighting over the big throne. Okay. So what they don't realize is so I think we're in like middle of season 7. So I'm thinking like Trump finding out that he had COVID was equivalent for me. Well, the audience finding out that Khaleesi and John were auntie and nephew. That's my equivalency. So I'm thinking we like middle of season 7.
Almost
okay.
Season finale. Okay.
Oh yeah, we almost about to go into season 8. So I'm thinking like November, December is season 8. Okay. Yeah, and the finale. So, but they, obviously they not thinking about the other battle that's about to come up, the Battle of the Dead. We got the White Walkers coming. So here go my conspiracy. The vaccine's supposed to be hit in November. I'm thinking, what if the vaccine turn everybody into a White Walker? Game of Thrones.
Listen.
Boom.
After this year, anything is possible, baby. I'm not counting nothing out.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm not about to be no White Walker, baby. Call me Jon Snow, baby, because I'm about to be battling these motherfuckers because I'm not taking no vaccine, okay? Period.
Let's go. Okay? Listen, I really, because at this point, like you said, 2020 is already going crazy. Like, what else can just happen? I have to believe the zombies are loading. The zombies have to be loading. If the zombies aren't loading, it's the aliens. And it's so
yeah, if the aliens is coming for sure. The aliens is coming for sure.
And so if it's the aliens that come, November, December, then we're not in a Game of Thrones, season finale. I don't know if you ever watched this TV show, but I'm gonna just say that we're in a bad DC storyline. Okay, bad DC storyline. And if y'all ever watch Legends of Tomorrow, it's a TV show about these superheroes. They're not the unpopular superheroes. They basically go back into time to stop the future world from ending. Okay, but in doing so, they cross each other. So if y'all watch anything about time travel in any of the movies, they always say that you're not supposed to interact with your past self because that creates some type of friction within time.
I do know
that. So what happens with the Legends, they done cross their past selves and they create these things called time aberrations. So time aberrations are where the wrong things are happening at the wrong time period. So like dinosaurs in, the present, or like Caesar in the present. So I'm thinking we got the bubonic plague, COVID-19 in 2020. So I'm thinking, if the aliens show up in November, the Legends got to show up, swoop down, bam, DC storyline. That's where I'm at with it. We're either playing Game of Thrones. Y'all pick. Let us know. Y'all pick Game of Thrones or DC. I Am Legend.
Well, I want to say, I just feel like ever since Kobe died, the world ain't been the same, baby. Just like that person said, all this stuff been happening ever since Kobe died. Like, because what the fuck what he got doing being dead? Like, I don't, RIP to Kobe, but it's just like, it seems like ever since he passed away, it's just been hell and craziness. I don't understand. But what I would say, listen, your theories, baby, I don't put nothing past nothing. I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I don't think I'm a conspiracy theorist. However, I don't discount it because ever since I watched Scandal, and even How to Get Away with Murder, but it started with Scandal. I don't believe nothing the government telling us. I don't believe half the stuff. Anything can happen.
The school I worked at, they did they were a voting precinct, and every time they had the little voter centers, the little things you press, the little buttons. They had it left over the next week. I said, this is some Scandal stuff right here.
Something ain't right. But I will say, so last night I was up. Now my aunt was texting me and my mom, she texted us and was like, Hope, what's his name? Hunter, whoever, the president aide or somebody got the corona, and the president and the whatever she is, the third lady, the fourth lady, because she ain't my first lady, was getting, a test or whatever. So I was like, if this nigga get fucking coronavirus after he was just on that debate acting a fucking fool, it's gonna be a mess. So I'm up, it's 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm just up scrolling. Bam. Y'all dumbass president got COVID-19. I said, baby, when I tell y'all Twitter, now a lot of people was asleep. So I knew in the morning Twitter was on fire, but Twitter was lit then too now. Facebook is the one that they gradually in the morning.
The screenshot I got was from Twitter. I was like, keep screenshot and send it because I know
was on. Like, when I tell y'all, it's like, how you want to be retweeting stuff, but you like, nah, I don't know who watching. Like, I might need to stop. But shout out to Crystal from the Read, baby, because she was on one. Okay, she had my night lit. Like, I just never, I don't know why I felt so much joy. Like, I don't really want to because this is my feelings on it. If it's real, because I do have a theory that it's not, but
right.
I feel like I don't wish death. I'm not going to wish death on anyone. However, if it happens to this particular person, I would not give a flying fuck. Would not care at all, because he don't give a fuck about people that look like me. So why do I give a fuck about you? So I'm not going to wish anything on him, but if it happens,
I mean, that's what he said. He said it is what it is, about
It
the
is.
country.
It
He
is. And
said, the people that's gonna get it, gonna get it. So you
yes,
fall in
but
that category.
I do have my good eye on this situation because there is some talks around, like, because the debate, which we'll get into in a minute, was a shit show, as quoted by the lady on CNN. I don't know her name because I don't watch CNN, but I did watch it after the debate. She said it was a complete shit show. After that foolishness, Trump was getting a lot of backlash as usual about, the stand back and stand by comment about him interrupting Biden and even arguing with the moderator, which was a fucking trash. Like, it was just great.
It was terrible to watch. It was cringy.
Yeah, so with all the backlash, they were saying, oh, he might be using this to switch the headlines, or he's gonna lie and say he has it, and then after he quarantines for 2 weeks or recovers, quotation marks, then he'll say, see, it's not that bad. Or he's going to say he took the vaccine and it worked, something to those effects. So I honestly can't.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, so I don't know what is real and what is not, but I'm going to, just go with the fact that he has it. That's what I'm going to say. And he was just talking about,
why Biden? Why are you wearing a mask? I can put on my mask right now.
When you put that mask out, I'm like, no, he don't got no props, because that ain't, you don't wear that mask. That's a prop, baby. I was like, okay, let's get into the debate. So
here's my thing. I will say about COVID, I think either he just completely is oblivious about it, which is what he shows us every day, or in private. Like that about COVID, like he's oblivious, like he really doesn't think COVID is a big factor.
Oh, he's not oblivious. Remember that thing leaked a couple weeks ago?
So I think in private he has been taking it serious. I think when he's in public, like
I don't think he's taking it serious.
That he's got to put it on. I think in private that he's being more cautious, like around home and stuff like that.
No,
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say he's being more cautious, but he got to put on the front in public, because he said he ain't gonna take no.
I think his ego is like, I think he knows how serious the disease is, but I think his ego is the same as it is in public. Like, I don't think he's taking precaution. I don't think, even in private, I don't think any of it. I just think, because
I can see that too.
Trump is a narcissist. When you're a narcissist, it's like,
oh yeah,
you just think you're above everything.
Else, yeah.
So if he really does have it, nigga, like that's how I feel at this point. Because so many people have lost their lives, and for you to not take this seriously, and it's like one thing. Like, I understand the percentages from people who have it and people who have actually died. It may look low to some people, but
one thing is causing long-term conditions. So this could show up and be affecting you sometime later. Like my cousin who had it, he's negative now, but he still has like breathing complications. I have another cousin she's had it in her, what's it, your primary family, like, your husband, wife, kid, just at home, and they have like a 1-year-old. So that's scary.
My friend
she's been having really bad complications, and she's had it for like a month. So we're still struggling for effect. I think she's negative, but I think she's still struggling from all those effects. So,
yeah, because when I had it unofficially, I had that cough for 2 weeks after I felt better. So yeah, it's just, I mean, people have died. Like, I've known people who have died. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know people who got it, right? I know people who got it.
Yeah, you have died. Yeah, so it's just like, for you to just come out here and just act like, oh, it's, nothing. It's just ridiculous. And for you to have a recording of you back in February saying that, you're going to downplay it and all this other bullshit because you don't want nobody to panic. Baby, let me know. Like, if it's something like this, America needs to know, and it's hard.
Right, so we can prepare ourselves.
Right.
Y'all have a plan. They have a plan.
They ain't had no plan. That's what the problem is, because he done fired all them people.
Oh, he got a plan for himself.
Well, his plan ain't work because he got it. So I don't want that plan. But back to the debate. I will say that Joe Budden. Oh my God, I'm doing like everybody else. Joe Budden, we miss you. You know what I'm saying? Well, I miss you because y'all are on a break and I want you to come back. And I know people don't like Joe Budden, but I do. So if y'all, okay, but anyway. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. He surprised me because I was just expecting low of the low. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm voting in November. I think you all should vote. Everybody has their views, but me personally, I want to get Trump out of the White House. So I'm going to do what I have to do to get that done. So with that being said, the bar was still low for Joe Biden for me. But I honestly think he did a good job. Like, he did better than I expected. Now, there were some questions and areas that I did not agree with him on, and I think that he could have answered it better. Like, I was texting my aunt, like, this is what he should have said. Like, I was texting her paragraphs. She was like, well, he need you to write for him. I was like, baby, call me. Let me know something. Yeah. I feel like it was chances he could have took shots at Trump and not even being an asshole, just like went at Trump like, no, this, and this. But I will say, and also I didn't like his comment on Black Lives Matter because it's like
I didn't like either of their comments.
Yeah, me either. And I did not like his comments on defunding the police because I'm just like, we're not saying abolish the police. We're not saying don't give any funds to police. We're saying those $1 million budgets that police are using on extracurricular things that is not helping the community can be taken away and put in back into the community, back into the schools. That's what needs to happen. So I feel like he could have answered that better. But overall, I think he did okay, especially handling, like Biden called him, a clown. Like, I couldn't have done it. So I props to him because me personally, I could not have been sitting up there having a debate, a presidential debate with somebody that's going to interrupt. I don't like being interrupted on any level. And if I'm trying to get my point across, that's on another level. So I don't like that. And then Trump was just wilding out. Like, I know, we know Trump by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've known him, but he went in. Like, I was just like, when you start arguing with the moderator,
baby, that's when I was
the moderator from Fox. Like, this ain't even like this an MSNBC or CNN. No, this nigga from Fox. He's supposed to be one of your guys.
I was okay, that's what we're doing. But anyways, before we go into further, we're going to take a quick break to hear a word from our campaign sponsor, and we'll be right back. Get some down. All right, so Tequila, I agree with.
Yeah, we're back.
Oh,
we're back.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything that you basically said about the debate. I do think Joe was definitely better prepared. I don't think Trump came prepared at all. I think his strategy was to just talk over him, interrupt him, deviate, or is that the word? Deviate from the conversation. Mm-hmm. Yeah, derail. That's one I know. I know words. I be reading. So yeah, I think he did come better prepared. I think if this would have been another president or a different presidential debate, I think he would have done better. I do think because of all of the interruption, I think Joe has to be able, like, moving forward, I think he has to be able to say his points cohesively and short in a way that average Americans can understand and are going to remember, because I think people in November, the people that are voting in November, you know if you're voting for Trump and you know if you're voting for Joe Biden, like, period. I think the people that these debates are affecting are the people that are saying, no, I'm not voting, or I know I don't want to vote for Trump, but I don't want to vote for Biden either. But if I had to vote, I would vote for Biden, but I need Biden to prove to me why I should vote for him. You know what I'm saying? And so I just think he needs to be able to quickly get his points out before all of the interruption, or clear, or just layman's term manner, so that we still understand what he's trying to say. Because I think you trying to speak politics with a dummy beside you is just, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
It's not.
I was gonna say people are gonna believe the lies before they believe the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because speaking, like it's understandable.
Yeah, I feel like that. Like, I like what you said about like the swing voters. Like, I do feel like nobody swayed anybody. Like, and I think like Biden's people, like, yeah, Biden did good to me. Of course, it could have been things that were better, but I think he did okay. But I don't think he persuaded anybody.
And that's what we need.
Yeah, that's what we need. And Trump, I just feel like they spoke to their base. Like, Trump's base don't give a fuck about him talking over people, about him saying stand back and stand by, because that's another point that was a big moment in the debate, because it's just like, because I know I saw Charlamagne saying, like, why is everybody surprised that a white supremacist is being a white supremacist? And I'm like, I get it, but it's still like, nigga, we're telling you to denounce, the moderator and Joe Biden are saying denounce white supremacists right now. Tell them to stand down, denounce it. And you say, oh, what do you want me to call them? And Joe Biden's like, Proud Boys. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, Proud Boys, white supremacists. Stand back and stand by. Then you get all these people.
How is that any different?
Are his supporters. Like, you don't, when you tell somebody to stand by, that means you wait for further instructions. So then all these, you know, his supporters on Facebook and all these social media outlets are saying, oh, Trump, we hear you loud and clear. We're waiting. We're waiting. And I'm just like, you know, I want to read a Facebook post that I had posted, because it summed my feelings up very well about the situation.
Okay, yeah, do that.
It's just like, I was just like, yes, this is exactly how I feel, because, and then my thing is, like, whether Trump is a racist, whether you believe he's a racist or not, or a white supremacist or not, clearly he does not want to upset them or go against them, because he knows that's his base. But I can't even rock with that. I mean, I believe he is a racist.
You're right. He's racist to me.
Right. Even if I didn't, I can't stand with somebody who supports that, because what the hell? Like, I don't understand. So this is what the post is. It says, Dear Proud Boys, white supremacists, and other Trump supporters, do not indeed stand back and stand by. My generation is one full of intellectuals, visionaries, artists, zealots, Rough Riders, and a few folk who are about that life. While Lift Every Voice and Sing is our national anthem, Nuck If You Buck is tattooed in our hearts and is a way of life, period. Proceed with caution. Don't let your president put you in danger. He has Secret Service. You do not. Be blessed, family. Vote 2020. And that is exactly how I feel. Now, you can get in your feelings and follow the Trump words and all that other bullshit. But let me tell you something. We out here and niggas is ready. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, just like y'all are ready.
Come close to the camera. Let them know. Get close to the camera. Get close to the mic.
I just want y'all to know, like, and I encourage everybody, my black people, me included, do it the legal way if you have to. If I don't want to promote, but you know, y'all hear me, but do whatever.
Y'all know what it is. You know what it is.
Be
you know,
prepared.
Trump already been tapping with tequila phones, but
these next few months is gonna be real crazy. So I just want everybody to be prepared, and I need people to know. I need Trump supporters to know that y'all not the only ones that are standing by, nigga. Like, we're standing by as well. So if it's gonna cause a fucking civil war, then that's just what's gonna have to happen. But I just feel like the fact that it's the president that is causing all this, like, that is wild to me. You are supposed to be the leader of the free world, and this is how you're treating.
This man got on a national debate and told y'all not to go vote had me baffled. Like, and then he cleared it up at the end, basically saying that the mail in ballots were not efficient. My thing is, voting has been the way we've done things for centuries, for decades.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think that we should vote come November for who should be president, what's the alternative? Like, don't just, you're the president. You're now the president of the United States. So if you're going to say things like that, you're going to have a rebuttal to that, or, you know, something to back it up. So, something. You can't just state stuff like that, telling people not to go vote. Like, I was really like, this man really got up here and told y'all not to vote. But that's why y'all should get out there and vote, because he is fearful of the votes. Do you hear what I'm saying? He's fear. Your votes, we have been told so many years that our vote doesn't matter, our vote does not count. And the realization is that I'm learning that actually we do have power behind our votes. I know this election is not set up the way we would have liked it to be set up, but baby, Trump has got to go. Like, if we're playing a game of would you rather, COVID for another year or Trump for another 4 years, baby, I'm taking COVID for another year. I choose. Bless me. I choose. Okay,
Right.
I'm not taking another 4 years. So I understand if you don't want to vote, if you don't believe in voting because people, because you don't believe people should tell you who and when you should vote. Vote. Don't vote for you. Vote for somebody else that Trump is affecting negatively. Think about those people. Think about those children that are in cages right now.
Mm-hmm.
Think
Right.
about Flint, who still got dirty water.
Right. Agreed. Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy. Like
y'all
I've never thought, well, I'm gonna vote. I'm always gonna exercise my, even last election, in hindsight, I'm sure a lot of y'all people wish I would have voted for Hillary now instead of Trump. But I voted and I wasn't the biggest Hillary fan, you know what I'm saying? And I do regret some of the thoughts I had about Hillary just now watching everything played out. But regardless of what I thought or regardless of how I felt, I still voted because I knew I did not want Trump as the president. So, and I just feel like, my ancestors, they fought for my right to vote. So I just feel like it's my duty. I know it's the cliche answer, but that's how I truly feel. Like, I feel like it's my duty
people
to vote.
died for us to have this right to vote. You know what I'm saying? So you could show them some type of respect. And like I said, the voting is not always about you. There's never going to be a perfect candidate. And I don't even know if after this, if we're still going to have a two-party representation or what that would even look like after this, because this is just wild. And I think Black people are starting to see, although Democrats have done a lot of good for Black people, because we've fallen in the category of the people that they cater to, but Black people have only gotten the bare minimum. And I'm just over that. Like, I am over getting the bare minimum. I'm over trying to explain to people that Black people used to have communities where they had Black Wall Street. It wasn't just in Oklahoma. It was all over. But the reason those are not here today, because white people saw Black people coming out of the hole that they put them in, and they burnt those holes back down. So we have always lived on a side of, opposition and facing that. And now we've just decided to blend in. But I think we're getting back to that. We're getting back to a place of where we're trying to support Black owned and building up, our own Black dollar. And I know, like, a year ago, I remember me and Tequila on the phone, we didn't understand what the Black dollar could do, but it just takes time, education, things to happen for us to just open your eyes. And the people that are still sitting here today not realizing that police brutality is real, that racism is still real, that Black people are still facing the same issue that they have basically always faced, just in different ways. You are just not trying to see. And Tequila said it countless times on this podcast, I'm not playing this shit to y'all no more. Like, excuse me for cursing. Oops.
Yo! The damn president got Ashley cussing, y'all. Welcome back.
I was trying to talk so like nice, so nothing would come out.
Welcome back.
But I'm just tired. You hear me? Like,
those raw emotions. Hell. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired. Shit. So I understand. I just hope all, our friends are listening, because that's who listens to our podcast. Shout out to y'all. That y'all just, if you can't vote for yourself, vote for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went to a conference today, and like one of my sorors said today, she said, baby, let's turn this nation blue. I don't care if it's dark blue, baby blue, light blue, sky blue, turquoise, but just turn it some color blue. Okay? Yeah. Just turn it some color blue, and we'll figure out the rest when Biden get in office. Because, baby, we're still going to put pressure on you.
On their necks. on their
These
neck.
gonna be put
The
pressure.
last thing about the debate is Trump talking about Biden's son. Like, let me tell you something. Y'all watched it. Y'all know he was talking about the son that was alive, but he has made comments on soldiers and military personnel, and Biden was like, my son was a hero. You know what I'm saying? He also made comments on Joe's deceased son, but then he brought up about Hunter, about his drug problem. And I did like the way Joe answered that. He was like, yes, my son did have a drug problem, but he's doing
He did. He was straight in the camera.
very well. Yeah, he said he's doing very well now. A lot of Americans have drug problems, and I believe that. And my thing is, Trump, I want to say cocaine is the white man's weed, okay? Everybody out here on cocaine. In this corporate America, these VPs, these CEOs, baby, they is on campaign. Trump, half of your administration probably on coke. You probably on coke. So
and I don't think white rich companies that's not paying taxes are the ones that are providing.
Right. I'm like, you bringing that up. I don't give a damn what Joe Biden's son is on. Like, I don't care. And if he's getting help, great. That is what needs to happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, and Biden could have said anything about them elf looking kids of yours, but he didn't. So good kudos to him, because he could have went there. He almost took him off, because I don't think Biden was ready for that. I don't think he was prepared.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think when you talk about anybody's family, he was trying to hold it together. That threw him for a loop. And Trump was trying him all night with that. You know what I'm saying?
If I don't even have kids, but if somebody talk about my child, I don't give a damn where and when.
You got God kids. Oh Lord, did we freeze? Are we frozen? Are we recording? Is this thing on? What's going on?
I'm back.
We back.
I'm back. But I do have God kids. You're right. And I have a God child. Let me not put more on me than I can bear. You feel me? So I will say I'm swinging. Like, it don't make, like, they would have had to take me to, you're not talking, even if I didn't do it there, baby, meet me in the parking lot, because you're not going to talk about my kids. That's one thing you don't mess with people about. And I fully understand this is debate, politics, but I just feel like this is the craziest shit we've ever seen in our life, that our parents or grandparents have ever seen in their life. Like, it's just wild. And for him to just talk about somebody's kids like that, when your kids ain't clean, you ain't clean, your damn wife ain't clean. Like,
you got your family writing books about you right now, cuz. Like, square up.
Because that niece is about it. Okay.
Square up, cuz. Good on that LA, cuz. Yeah, nah, I agree with everything you said, Tequila. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I can sit through another 2 of these. Like I said, that was
right there, front and center.
It was hard to watch. I mean, I'm gonna still tune in. I'm gonna definitely watch, but it was hard to watch. Hopefully, maybe they find a way to mute his mic, or maybe to see if that helps. I don't know. Well, he's quarantined now, so I think I'm pushing stuff back. But how you feel about Pence and Kamala?
I think Kamala gonna eat Mike Pence a fucking lie.
Exact words, Tequila. When I say you use my exact words, she is going to eat him up, okay? Like, even her post interviews of the debate, baby, she was like, she had that black face on, like, you saw it? Like, what do you want me to say? But yes, America, people who voted for Trump, he's representing you. I hope that you have realized that you're stupid, and that if you don't want to be stupid, that you vote Joe Biden come November, or you can early vote.
Yeah, y'all, please get out there. I think that's all I got. I ain't really want to talk about no other hot topics.
The only last one, how you feel about him not paying or paying $750?
Oh yeah, I didn't want to talk about that. I mean, I already knew. Like, we already knew what was going on. I feel like I'm not surprised, because it's Trump. Like, these billionaires, they think we, he already said, oh, you're not smart enough if you can't find, the loopholes or whatever. But my thing is, like, I just feel like if you're making more, you should get taxed more, and you should be held accountable if you don't pay them. It's the middle class, and everybody else should not be paying all these taxes. It's just common sense to me. If you're making more, you pay more. Like, I don't get what the problem is. And for him to just, even in his answer, talking about he paid millions of dollars, like where? Not in the US and not over these past years. You did it. You didn't. So it's just like, Biden released his tax returns, Kamala released hers, and it's fine. But Trump.
Yeah, it's supposed to be what, 30%? Is that right? I don't know. I don't know math. I'm actually good at math, but I don't know that math.
I'm good at math too, but I don't know the percentages and stuff. But yeah,
but
so
that they are the loopholes. I can only pray if I'm in that tax bracket that I'm blessed to know the loopholes.
Yeah, there are loopholes, but that don't mean you just pay $750 in 2 years. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
But I think that's all we got for Hot Pod-icks.
Presidential version.
I'm gonna just take a quick shout out to all of our listenerships. Thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all rocking with us and listening to us every week. We are on 7 different platforms. We're on the main ones like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, just to name a few. If you would like to know all of our different platforms, you can visit us at anchor.fm/Just Poddin. You can also find other ways how to support this podcast and leave us a voicemail. We do want to make this a call and response, be able to talk to y'all, possibly play your voicemail back on the show. You can also write us an email if you want to be a little long-winded. You can write us and we'll see if we want to read it back, give y'all some advice. We want to give y'all some advice, see if we got some, therapist, some counselor traits up in us, some back therapy, some JP therapy. Okay. And shout out to all our viewerships on YouTube. We do see y'all coming over the what? Himalayas. Okay. Tequila, let them know what they need to do in order to be a part of the Just Poddin family.
Y'all already know. Drop down in them comments. Wherever you are listening or watching at. Give us some critique, give us your review, give us whatever, but please keep it respectful because I'm still Tequila. Okay. So thank you for all your support. 5 stars. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all rate us 5 stars. And thank you all for our listeners. We really appreciate you. I really do. Y'all don't understand, like, to get in here every week and do this, like, I appreciate y'all for it.
We podding, baby. We need that little lady that be like, JPP, baby. Just podding, baby. Or maybe we need to do Just Poddin, baby. JPP, baby.
That's still copying people, Ashley. We got to figure something out.
We original. All right, we gonna think of something. It's gonna come to us one day.
Where's your brother at with the song? Period.
I need to text him. I need to text him. Let me write that on my to-do list because I got a little to-do list of things I got to do. That didn't make no sense, but
hold on.
I did tell him and his
hold on
to put some stuff down.
What's going on, y'all?
We got some breaking news.
Okay, so yes.
I was just kidding.
Trump, who revealed early this morning he has coronavirus, is leaving the White House for the Walter Reed Military Medical Center. This nigga is going to the hospital.
Sick. He's of the age.
Over.
Yeah. That's another thing I meant to mention. Like,
shout out to well, I don't know if he want me to say his name, but shout out to my homeboy. He tweeted they're trying to cover up how sick he is. He said, child, they are not taking that man to the hospital out of precaution. Period. Child, I gotta text my aunt and my mama. But yeah, that was breaking news. So apparently that was 35 minutes ago. So apparently Trump is at the hospital as we speak.
And earlier today, he said he wasn't taking no tests. He wasn't doing none of that. I'm like, nigga. I was like, nigga, you're old. You're gonna be taking something in the house. I don't care what you're saying. You're lying. You're too old to have coronavirus and not taking no kind of precautions.
Yeah, mine's gonna be real quick. I gotta get your Game of Thrones because I ain't really gonna talk about nothing. Real Housewives of Potomac. It was the Candace and Monique fights. I don't have anything much to say about that. It was crazy. I'm usually Team Monique. I'm still Team Monique, but I do think she was dealing with some other stuff because Candace, if she would have dragged Candace last year when she wasn't pregnant, I would have had no problems. But Candace really didn't do nothing this season unless there's some other stuff that we don't know about. She needed to be dragging Giselle's ass. So that's all I want to say about that. Married at First Sight. Oh, I did not watch Lovecraft Country. I'm sorry, guys. I have not caught up yet. I'm just digging myself a deeper and deeper hole. I apologize.
Such a good episode, too.
Huh?
Hippolyta. I said it was such a good episode, too. Hippolyta found the time machine. She went back in time.
I don't care.
She became.
I do not care. But Married at First Sight. I don't really want to talk about that either. It's just more of the same.
Just shout out something you want people to watch, or
But I want to say about Married at First Sight. Next week, baby, I'll have some stuff for y'all next week. Cause next
is the finale?
No, they deep into quarantine and everybody looked pissed. Everybody, when they had their one-on-one things with the counselors, everybody looked. Karen even said when she asked Miles if decision day was today, would you stay with me? And he said no. I said, oh, what a turn of events. Miles saying no, you stand up in it, Miles. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Amani finding Instagram DMs on Woody phone. Woody now, we was with you now. What you got going
on? Woody and Amani.
Yeah, so next week gonna be lit. But I do want to talk about, I've been watching The Parkers since it is now on Netflix. The Parkers always comes on TV, so it's just like whatever. But watching it in order is cool. So the only thing I want to talk about is Power, baby. Power.
Okay.
Go. Power Book 2 Ghost. That's what I want to talk about. So you go ahead and talk about your shows, and then we can talk about that last.
Pretty much everything. I finished Game of Thrones. I'll get into that in a second. The only thing new that I've been watching, other than my usual like Lovecraft and of course, all of our old Black sitcoms. The only thing that I watched was I finally saw Queen and Slim.
Oh, you ain't been see it? Mm-mm. Oh, how you felt about it?
It was long. I think though I think I would have always thought it was long. It was shot beautifully. I think Melina did a great job directing. I think it ended. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think about if I liked the ending or not. I think I did. I think because it's been such a long gap since it came out and everything, so I already knew what was going to happen and everything like that. So it was just me watching it. I think it was okay. It wasn't. I feel like people talking about it like bad. I feel like the bad hype or press that it got, it wasn't as bad. Like it was.
I liked it. Like I watched it before all the hype, before all the press. Like I watched it Thanksgiving weekend, or Thanksgiving Day. I don't know if it came out Thanksgiving Day or if it had just came out the week before, but I watched it. And then after I saw it, everybody was like, oh my God, it was horrible. And I was like, oh, I liked it. Like, it was cool. Like,
yeah, it wasn't as bad as what everybody was saying. It was okay. I can see why people missed all the deep stuff because I would have missed it too. But I thought it was okay. Getting into Game of Thrones. I don't know.
You need to talk about Lovecraft Country first because we need to get that over with.
Okay, well, I really haven't been taught about it, so
Oh yeah, you're right, because you don't.
because I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, because it's kind of new. But Hippolyta did find a time machine. So they did some little futuristic stuff. It was real cute. Charlemagne said you should be high when you watch the episode. It'll take it to another level. I said I'm done with it. But
Wow.
so yes, Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones. The ending for me, again, I don't know why people didn't enjoy the ending. I thought it was subpar. Like it was. I mean, the only thing that wasn't expected was Bran becoming the king. This is spoilers, by the way. That's the only thing that I didn't expect. But as far as everything else, everybody got what they wanted.
How you
So
feel about Khaleesi? About her turning a little bit, turning up, and then John killing her.
I felt it coming because they always referenced her dad burning up the kingdom. So I felt like that was going to happen until.
Did you agree with her or not?
No, I didn't agree. Of course, I didn't agree.
Oh, okay.
I didn't hate. Like, of course, I was with John. I thought John made the right decision at the end. So this is my disappointment. My disappointment was how Cersei died. I felt like somebody should.
Everybody's disappointment.
Okay, she must have paid some money, but I agree with that. Cersei should have been slit throat,
killed,
okay,
murdered.
I don't care if she should have been out.
Maybe I was ready for Jamie to be like,
the rocks did not give us justice. So that's why I always said Jamie had to die too, because y'all saw he came back. He wanted to be with his sister, his wife, his boo, his baby mama. And his unborn child. So he wanted to be with them. So I always felt like Jamie was always gonna do whatever Cersei wanted in the end. So I just felt like you really are a good guy, Jamie, but you gotta go. Like you have to die with her. So I was hoping that he was gonna be the one to like stab her, because I felt like if anybody was gonna kill Cersei, it was gonna be Jamie. But when I saw that didn't happen, I knew that it was going to be John killing Khaleesi like that. And so then it made sense why they had to kill my black girl, because at the end of the day, I was here for the dragons and those fight scenes. That's what I was watching the show for. Like I'm telling you, season 5, 6, 7, the turn up was real, okay? I ain't care about all the other stuff in the midst of the story. I do still have some questions that we'll probably have to discuss after the podcast, Tequila, because I just wasn't paying attention because I just honestly didn't care, and it was one of those brand episodes.
And I don't know if you asking the right.
And anytime Bran was on the screen, I didn't have a care. Like he had such a dope, I feel like, superpower that I guess was like
Bran was so boring.
Yes, he just didn't live up to his potential. Like to be able to see into the future, basically to be God, and you just made God boring. God ain't that boring, dog. God is just not that boring. Like, so I don't know.
Well, I will say people were upset. I will say people were upset because of all the it just seemed like it was rushed, which it was because the writers were moving on to their other show that did horribly. So, and also like the Starbucks cup thing where there's a Starbucks cup in there, and also like
that out now. They cropped in on her, so it's not there.
Oh, so in this like other stuff, it was another scene that happened. A water bottle as well was in a scene, and it just seemed lazy. I didn't think it was as bad as people were saying, but and also what I did agree with is like, what was the point of John being the rightful heir to the throne if he wasn't gonna get, like, what was the point of us finding that out if
he wasn't
nothing happened with that? Like nothing. So it was just like, I get it, but I didn't think the last season was as bad as people said it was.
I mean, I felt like as the writing, as the way they were writing, they were hinting that like he wanted to be with the free people. He got to go be with the free people. It was lazy, though, like you know what I'm saying.
You could tell
like, I can agree. Like
when the books ended and the writers picked up, like you could clearly see that.
Yeah, like I agree. I think it could have been better with more dramatics. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it was still, I felt like the way it was written or leading to be, it was going in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, people thought Brand, like, you know, people saw that coming. Like, you know, I had the, you know, privilege to watch it with Twitter and see what everybody was thinking, and plenty of people said Brand was
going to be king. So, that was the only thing. I mean, I honestly really like didn't. You're the only, honestly, like when you brought it up to me, I think last episode, that's when I really was like, ooh, who is gonna be Kane? Like that's when I really started thinking about. I really was like, I'm telling you, for those fight scenes, and I didn't want to see none of my black people die. I didn't want Grey Worm to die. I didn't want my girl to die. But it all made sense in the end why she had to die. Like something had to fuel that rage in Khaleesi, along with her other dragon dying. So that all made sense at the end. So again, like I feel like you said, it could have been written a different way where those things didn't happen. Because I could, like you said, I can see like them playing out different fight scenes and different scenarios, and it's still working. It's just going a different way, but it's just what they chose to do. And like I said, it's at the end of the day, at least it all made sense or whatever. Right. How they wrote it. But yeah, so.
Okay, so power.
Dragons, Team Dragons, Drago, where you at? Come on and light these White Walkers that's coming in 2020 up, baby. Light them up.
Girl.
Put your lighters up. Hey, put your lighters up.
I missed everything that you just said.
Because it froze. I was telling Drago to come on and light these White Walkers up in 2020.
Oh.
And then I started singing a little too.
I'm gonna need me a dragon.
For real though, Dragon was lit.
So power. Let me tell y'all something. Now I've told y'all I was not gonna watch, but power lit.
We're watching. Everybody know we're watching. We team.
But I'm saying like I didn't have high expectations, but it's still good. Like it's lit. But I will say, you know, I don't agree with Ashley on Mary J. Blige acting. I will be
doing good. I like Mary as an actor.
No,
I like we agree and disagree because I like
Mary with limited
Tequila.
No, I like Mary with limited lines. This past episode, she had way too many lines. She had way too many lines. I'm like, it's just not believable to me. She's not believable. It seems like she's at a table read as well. Like just reading the lines. Like, I don't like it. I don't like it. But I mean, Mary, I still fuck with Mary. She cool or whatever. So it's fine. But yeah, power, baby, stuff is happening. I don't know, y'all. Tariq is busy. That nigga busy. I'm officially team Tariq. I know
his whole drug setup. Past the weed.
Like, I'm still scared though. I'm still a little nervous about it.
It's starting to get a little, I don't want to say sloppy, but you know what I'm saying? He feel put under pressure because I feel like the lawyer kind of caught him up, and then obviously the dude that he got the app with, you know, making him pay out, you know, giving him a higher percentage. And that was just a way to see like that he was possibly making money illegally because she saw that it was a illegal transfer or unauthorized transfer.
Shady LLC.
Yeah. Everybody was going off on you know, Method Man sex scene. What you think? Did you ever find him sexy?
I have an unpopular opinion. So
you don't think Method is sexy?
No. That's not my unpopular opinion.
I was about to say, now come on, Tequila. We're gonna have
to Method Man looks good. Like he looks good. But the sex scene, I was just like, it was just looking.
It wasn't all of that. It wasn't no P-Valley. It wasn't no M.I.
No, it wasn't no ghost. It wasn't no ghost. That's what I'm used to seeing on Power. I mean, that's what I'm comparing it to. This is Power. So it wasn't no ghost. And he was looking a little.
Yo, why is it freezing?
Like everybody. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so it was okay.
We missed all of that. It froze on my end.
Oh, go ahead. What I said. What's the?
You were just comparing him to Ghost, and then that's where it cut out.
It felt like then I said was right there. Oh, I was just saying that it wasn't ghost. It felt a little sluggish, and I was just like, it was okay, but it wasn't what everybody was giving on social media to me. But Method Man still looked good, so it was fine.
It wasn't like a super naked, body sex scene. Like it was, like you said, it was okay. I think people were just shocked that he was doing a sex scene. I don't think he's ever did a sex scene. So I don't know.
You're in power. You're gonna have a sex scene.
Yeah, so I don't know. That's what threw me. I did not think that was gonna be like a trending topic, but it was.
I knew the way people go up for Method Man. I said, Lord,
they gonna be excited. I didn't think that because I didn't, like I said, I was just like, oh, okay, go ahead. But we really ain't see nothing.
But we know he was married though. He fucking old girl, but he married.
You think was she a prosecutor? The lady that
her and Method Man gonna be fucking. That's what people thought was gonna be having sex.
The other lawyer that was thing lawyer. I think she's gonna come work on the case.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, she ain't got no choice, girl.
Cause she already you don't do Tasha like that.
So who gonna die? Let's talk about who gonna die. Who you think gonna die?
I don't know.
Somebody gonna die.
Okay. So Tequila over here putting in her film, picking up her clues and her hints. I can't let shade that. He picked up Drew, wanted to be a little artist. Then he was
because I said Kane, but I meant Drew. I didn't mean Kane.
So and he was at the school, drawing the little boy or whatever. So then
I think he gonna die because he gonna get caught up with.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna backfire on him. I think that situation, it ain't got nothing to really,
I don't want him to. I could see him not dying though, because they could use that storyline and really develop that. But long as Woody don't die, Kane better not die. I know that. Y'all better leave my boy in there. I know that for sure. But I could see Kane dying too now, because
I could see Kane dying too. Because nobody's died yet, huh? Another thing though, they're really playing up that
need to be gone. Tyreek gonna kill Sex Needs one.
So I was just about to say Sax. I literally was about to say Sax. I think it could be Sax, and they're really playing up Sax's character with this Nancy. So that's why I think it could be Sax that could be the one to die, because they keep bringing up this Nancy. I don't know what that is about. Why they keep bringing?
He's a transgender.
Y'all.
I'm telling you, that's what it is. I mean, what else? No, I don't think it's gonna be Sax. I think it's gonna be his niece, because Tyreek gonna find out what the hell she doing. They're spying on him. Or I think she might die.
Or his friend.
Yeah, but I'm like, hopefully they're not trying to make him be the new Tommy, because I'm like, he need to die because he a liability.
Facts.
But Tyreek do need him because his family got money and stuff, so he might not die. He might not die yet.
But he got the other dude kicked out of school. Everything. He had the whole. Tyreek was doing it. Okay, he was doing it. Yeah, I don't know, but it's getting good. I'm really enjoying Power Book 2, and like Tequila said, that is a surprise. But
that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's all I got too. I might try to watch. I've been hearing really good things. Nurse Ratched on Netflix.
I've heard good things about that. Me too.
So I might try to watch that. I forgot the Black show that I mentioned on Star. So if you know, remind me. And
the what?
The Black show. Remember I said it was some Black show on Star? I think we were off.
Ambition.
Is that what it is? Okay. I couldn't remember the name, so I was
Robin Givens.
Yes. And I said I was going to try to watch that. Okay.
I forgot. That's the one I forgot that I was watching. I still ain't picked it back up.
Okay, so Ambition. And then what else? The Boys. That's another superhero thing. I think it's on Prime. Oh, and we wanted to watch Antebellum.
Oh, yeah.
It's on Prime, I think.
Oh, is it? I got Prime. Oh, remember when I was trying to figure out whose stars I was watching?
Whose?
It's mine. I forgot I bought it for P Valley. Remember, I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it for P Valley." Child was like, "Oh, this my pride. I mean, this my stars, child. I'm thinking I'm on somebody else." Anyway, all right,
That
y'all.
and Gemini Man. That's on Prime, I think.
What is that? Sound familiar? Is
That's
that
what
with?
Will Smith.
Okay, that's what I was about to say. Don't want to see it.
I don't either, but I think it's free, so I'm going to try and watch it because it's free.
I
And
make
because it's Will. But y'all know how I be feeling about Will just in movies by himself. I don't be enjoying as much as I love Will, and Will is in my top. I don't be enjoying movies with Will just by himself.
Yeah, I like Will, but if I don't want to see the movie, I don't want to see the movie. So I might check it out. Maybe, maybe not.
So we'll see.
All right, that's all I got for that segment.
That's all I got too, Tequila. I thought I had some screenshots for us for our random segment. Let me see if I can find them, girl. Maybe I put them in my saved. Yeah, I can't find it, but it was so good. It was just like we gonna do like, I don't know, what's the opposite of facts? I was trying to think of a good
Opinion. Joe Biden talking about Joe Biden is taking down his negative ads, going all positive about Trump. No, keep them bitches up. Shit.
Like that's I need y'all to be any means necessary. Like I need y'all to play like
no, I don't need no enemies. I just need Trump to get the same energy he gives. Like what the fuck?
He playing limbo. I need y'all to go low with him.
Right.
Like take it to the flow.
Yeah, Michelle, I love and respect you, Michelle Obama, but we not going high.
All right, so I think it's Sanaya Miller. So this is a shout. I want to give a shout out to Chadwick Boseman. You know, a story came out from Sanaya Miller. She recently revealed that Chadwick Boseman contributed a portion of his salary from 21 Bridges to her after the studio declined the compensation that she requested. He said, quote, "You're getting paid what you deserve and what you're worth," end quote. So I just want to give a shout out to our South Carolina brethren, Chadwick Boseman. You know, even after his, unlikely deaf, he's still getting praise out here, and that just attributes to the type of person and man that he was. I also want to give a shout out to Nicki Minaj. Her and her husband Kenneth have had their first child. I do not think the sex of the baby has came out, but the baby is here, so hopefully we'll be hearing that soon. And that's just some shout outs for the segment. Tequila, I really don't have nothing else. What I did have, I screenshot and I didn't screenshot. But friends of the podcast.
Shortest episode, baby. We a record, baby. We under an hour and a half. Shout out to us.
I am gonna give a quick shout out to friends of the episode, Kev on stage, and that chick Angel. I was
about to say we finally made it through an episode without mentioning. Well, you did, and you did it at the end.
Friends of the podcast. I'm gonna give his Keep the Distance. It's his all-woman show, so y'all go support that. And I'm also going to get the rewatch for Toby's concert show. I'm be here split on Sunday. Yeah, Rihanna Taylor. Okay. And John has partnered with Misguided. So that's fire.
Shout out to Savage Fenty. Shout out to Rihanna.
Oh, I heard the stuff is good. The skin.
Well, they had a release for the clothing line and stuff. And they had a little fashion show yesterday, I believe.
Oh, I missed that from Riri. Okay, shout out Riri. But yeah, that's all I got. It's stuff I thought I screenshotted. I didn't.
That's fine. We can do it next week.
But you guys, we apologize for all of the
Fuck that. We ain't apologizing. Y'all know what it is. Until y'all put some money in this podcast, this is what it's gonna be, period. Y'all getting it for free.
And on that, y'all, it's been another episode of what? JPP, are you with me? All right, y'all, we out. This has been fun. This was a good episode.
Hey.
All right, y'all. I got it.
Bye,
y'all. Y'all ready? Bye.
You don't have it. Nope.
Do I got
there
it?
You go. You got it.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Ashley from the Just Poddin Podcast with Ashley and Tequila, where a podcast is just a podcast. And I'm here because Tequila and I would like to thank each and every one of our listenerships. Whether you listen to us on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or view us on YouTube, or on one of our other 7 different platforms, we just wanted to say thank you. And keep doing what you're doing. Subscribing, following, liking, commenting, sharing us with your family and friends, sharing us on your social media. All of that helps more people find us and become a part of the Just Poddin family. Also, if you would like to write us, you can do so at justpoddinpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're looking for more ways to support the Just Poddin Podcast, you can do so at anchor.fm/justpoddin. All right, everybody. We love you. We out. Fire.